Today we hunt for Bigfoot. Welcome to Expedition 1 of the series, and this is my dedication, my journeys, and kind of life, hopefully achievement at the end of these, seasons or episodes or whatever you want to call it. Thrilled when I get there. We've already gotten entered and welcomed by some deer, so that's a good sign for a squash. These things are here. They're here. Oh.
It was so dramatic.
Alright, here we go.
I'm approaching this, so kind of taking this as a solo expedition today. I am by myself, so it is going to be, me standard holding the camera, because unfortunately I don't have any mounts or tripods like that, anything fancy just yet, on the camera end. So we're going to find like branches. Today we're looking for, essentially in this investigation, we're looking for something moving in there. Gonna bring my thermal out. This will be able to pick up any heat traces. Kind of give you guys the... So I am solo today, so take me a minute to get set up. Oh, damn. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's giving off some good heat trace. Now keep in mind, this is not the only heat tracer I have. I am gonna... There's something out there, dude. I don't know if it's a deer or... It's definitely something. Something moving around. Dude. What is that? So I can't really get down there, but if I was a squash, man, this is perfect. This is perfect water here. I mean, not the cleanest, but if you're a squash, man, you got the whole area to yourself. I mean, this place is unbothered. Nothing on the thermal. And given I'm doing this in the daytime, normally these Sasquatches and Bigfoots, whatever you want to call it, are out at night because they're nocturnal. So, but I'm doing this because I'm solo today and have to be up early in the morning once again, and big things planned with the guys for these expeditions. So I told them all about the research. So if you know or you have seen, heard anything, comment down below. And you don't necessarily have to give the location, just go ahead and explain your story, and I'll kind of investigate it if I can get down there and it's worth the time to investigate, because I've been tracking these things for almost, I want to say, since I was 10, because I started watching that show, and then I just got this feeling in my body that I needed to, because there is something out there. But let's keep on trekking. We'll do some wood knocks pretty soon. But yeah, this is a long road, so I have to get up towards... That's just a branch. So I have to get up towards like where the people aren't, because I don't know where the heck they went. So we're gonna kind of keep a close eye on where these guys went, so we're not getting their noises messing up our footage, thinking that it's a squash, but it's really just a person. And half the time, that's usually what it is. It's usually, you think it's a squash in the moment, because that fight or flight. Like I'm looking to the left, I'm getting kind of just overtakes you. I really want to do a howl. I think we're gonna do some wood knocks up in here. So I want to show this. This is a perfect area again. This is just an example of a tree fall here. Not gonna go down there because I don't know if it obviously you guys can see from there. I can even zoom in. That's obviously a definition of a tree branch that fell. I don't necessarily think a Sasquatch did that. I think it's just the fact that the tree split on its own. But keep an eye open for any closed structures that look kind of odd to the eye that you wouldn't see. And again, there are people that walk these trails. So to the left of me, you're essentially going to get the trails and whatnot, and the people that walk. So we're going to go, I'm thinking we're just going to keep going straight, because we're going to head probably, given the time here, we're going to keep going. This is really, really exciting, because I think we have something here. This is squashy area, good civilization. Wish I can catch those deer, but they're so quick. That's why I'm going to go up to that trail where last time I could have sworn I caught the tail end of a deer. It was a white-tailed deer. I don't know if that's the legit, correct definition, but I surely hope. So there were two people that, were following me in. I sense there they are. All right, so there's one. Where's the other? So I'm gonna trace back this way now that I kind of confirm that they're probably over there. So keep in mind for like tracks, maybe coyote, maybe dog tracks. This is just, the site of what appears to be a working area. But if you were a squash, you'd be concerned about what they're doing. So again, we want to keep close eye on this, make sure there's no, footprints. I thought there was a car for a minute. We're good. But nothing screams to me squashy right now. Just human. So, if you're enjoying this expedition, this is not going to be obviously the best expedition, but it will be one of the best, because I just heard a howl coming from that direction. It was like a ooh. It was weird. I'm not sure if the camera picked that up. I'm gonna do a wood knock. I think right here is a perfect area. But even look at this. This structure, to me, looks odd. Look at this way. We have to go, in the thick of it here, but this is worth it. This structure over here kinda, you guys have to see like what I'm going through, poking the camera. This area right here, I'm right here, I'm hidden. But look at this. This, to me, it could be a human that did this, but why? Over here, there's nothing. You have a bed where I can kind of see. I'm somewhat hidden in the brush. So if I wanted to peek down at what those workers were doing, I'd be doing just that. Look at this. So I could literally stand and probably no one would be able to see me from the eye. And there is a structure here, clear. So this is never thought I would, encounter, because I didn't really do a thorough investigation before I came here to scout the area. I kind of just went and hoped that I'd find something. And sure enough, I think we could be human. Again, those skeptics are going to say that that was man-made. So I'm kind of listening. So clearly no one is around me. Gonna find maybe a branch to do a couple of wood knocks on some thick lumber over there. I just gotta find a branch that's not gonna snap. Now, so far, this investigation is incredible. We've encountered wood knocks. We've seen stuff. We've caught things on the thermal. I'm very pleased about this adventure, and I will be coming back here once again to do a night investigation. But with that being said, we still have a little bit more time. I'd like to research and kind of really, if we were close to that thing, what was it, and see if I can get closer. But not too close, because I'm alone. And that makes me very, very vulnerable. So we're not gonna go and play it stupidly. We're gonna get the footage that we need, and I think we have just that in just this few minutes. But let's trek on here and do some more wood knocks and do some more calls. Yo. Let's try this, you guys. Here we go. What the f is that? So I heard something moving around. Is there something watching me in the bushes? There is. We might have a juvenile Bigfoot. Let me. Shh. Activity. Just to hear, I'm hearing howls. I'm keeping an eye on this. This creature, I can't see eyes, but this thing is looking right at me. That's wild. Whew, that thing's... Or is it still up there? So I'm gonna show you guys that branch. That's where it was hanging. Ooh. A really bad odor. Almost like vinegar. This is a perfect area. This is a perfect area for a squash because you have a civilization, and I know I've said it so many times. What is that? So we're getting thrown.
What is that? So we're getting thrown.
you hear that? That. Yes! I'm gonna do the same thing back. There it is. There it is again. Ooh. Nothing. I hope the hell I caught that. If you did, it's a consistent woo. Obviously lower in tone. So I don't know if that's a car or... Man, I'm getting spooked. So half this video is probably going to be just me probably overreacting, but after breaking down this video, I think we have pretty structural evidence that there is a squash here. Given the circumstances, we just didn't find a bedding. But we found lumbar that is like bent in ways that we can't explain. We've got these ravines and kind of hillsides and perfect area. And like I said, the trail is loaded with, you know, deer and lots of game trail. You could see. What's this up here? Zamboni or something? Alright, so they've got their... See, I hear something moving. Something's following me. I can feel it. Look, something's moving. Something's moving. Something's moving. Something is literally moving. It's like it followed us. Did you hear that? That was a whistle. So I am alone in this forest. We're gonna run a thermal. Keeping my voice down. There's something moving over there, like, and then I stopped and it stopped. Again, still moving. I'm gonna follow this thing. Where to corner it. Wherever it is. I have to know. So it sounds like it's coming from up there. Alright, Sasquatch, you want me to follow you? I'm following you. All this stench, brush, and crap. But this is where the squash, man, is. If I'm a squash, I'm here. I have everything I need. Oh yeah. True definition of Mother Nature just friggin' taking that tree for a ride. Whew. But once again, I will say this. I'm at a 1 trail, 2 trails. I have endless trails to go into. Not sure where to go to get out of here, honestly, because that led me on like a spiral. Like I kind of want to keep going, but This is the things they say not to do when you hear sounds. Don't chase them. And at the beginning of the video I did mention I was not gonna chase them, but we're getting evidence here. And this is a long video, and I wanna get the best footage, and I wanna make people believe. Wow, I mean, I don't even know, this goes, you know, further down. I'm right up here on the ravine, on the roadside, and I have almost an entire view full of... No way. This goes all the way down? So I think I found my way back. I think this goes all the way down. Waiting for that thing to pass. But with all due seriousness, this is a real video and real footage, and no matter what happens is real time. I don't fake my videos anymore, or at least I try not to. You know, there might be a little thing here and there that you guys will know. Is that another one? So that first plane was a red color. I've never even seen a fully red covered small plane. Just the other day we caught a military copter. We're gonna go through this X though, but I'm really happy about the turnout of this video. It's gonna be a long one, for sure. But we can break down so many stories and we could tell so many amazing things to so many people. But we can never make them truly believe in themselves sometimes, and in, you know, just being what I am doing right now. Because it takes a lot of courage to go out and say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a whoop-de-whoop howl and a wood knock and hope for some thing that we have never even really, we've come close to it, but we haven't seen it with my own eyes, if that makes sense. I want to see it with my eyes. I believe in it 100%. Nothing's gonna... Is that a camera? Anyway, I believe it 100%. There's not a, you know, kind of thing in my mind that these things aren't out there. And were we followed by one today? I don't know. But my question to you is, will you continue to support these videos, and will you continue to support the belief? And that's mainly what I'm here for. And what I'm back for is to say, I'm gonna make you guys believe in these things. If you don't want to believe them, you could be a skeptic. And throughout these videos, I do plan on coming back here and doing a night investigation. And throughout the videos, I want to have interviews. But again, all this takes time. All this takes readiness to get in this field, because not a lot of people want to talk about something that they've seen, and they can't even explain what they've seen because they're so in fear or, you know, afraid of the world. Again, going off that belief of, will this person believe in me? So I'm here, I'm your platform. So if you see a ghost, or you know, you hear things in your living room, your basement, I'm here to investigate, to document. That's what I'm here for. This is what this channel's here for. This is what, you know, Mike's World would have wanted. You know, I'm talking like, if he's gone, he's not gone, he's not out of the picture. It's just no longer the channel content anymore. Mike's World was, you know, kind of the high school generation of me. Now it's more mature, professionalism. Shoutouts to Man Kyrie and Condemned 72. You know, they've been exceptionally forgiving, and I just can't thank them enough on that side. And we're actually planning, I'm not going to give it away, but we're planning on a big, 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 sweet, and I quite frankly think tasty, if you ask me, once we get, you know, in that part. But I'm not seeing any solid critical footprints. This is basically the flat mud that we have. Although this looks odd. This right here. Again, going off my theory about a juvenile Bigfoot. And I don't know if you can catch that, but that's about, I wish I had my tape measure. I don't know, let me see if I can get it closer, you guys, to actually see. So right in this middle rock is where this kind of footprint is, this juvenile. You can kind of see the arch right here, the cylinder, and then you have the big toe right here. So it was a left foot. You kind of have that enlarged in this corner, and then if you go on this nook over here, you get the hole. Honestly, I don't know, it doesn't look like it on camera, but to me, it could be, there we go. So if I take the rock off, you can clearly see it's a big imprint right there. Right, trying to get the, right here. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, there we go. That explains it. But I'm not seeing any solid critical footprints. This is basically the flat mud that we have. Although this looks odd. This right here. Again, going off my theory about a juvenile Bigfoot. And I don't know if you can catch that, but that's about, I wish I had my tape measure. I don't know, let me see if I can get it closer, you guys, to actually see. So right in this middle rock is where this kind of footprint is, this juvenile. You can kind of see the arch right here, the cylinder, and then you have the big toe right here. So it was a left foot. You kind of have that enlarged in this corner, and then if you go on this nook over here, you get the hole. Honestly, I don't know, it doesn't look like it on camera, but to me, it could be, there we go. So if I take the rock off, you can clearly see it's a big imprint. We have tremendous amount of evidence. There's not a doubt in my mind that there is a squash in this place. So, coming back here at night. But this is what you wanna, so this is, see, like that's very noticeable, like the, right here. That's a dog footprint. So I wish we caught that with the squash. I'm kind of gonna walk here. Gonna walk up here. This concludes the epic adventure of my solo expedition. Now, it's not the last time I'm going to be exploring this place. I plan on bringing the guys back and doing some thermals, running, and possibly even camping a night. So, with that being said, let's recuperate, let's enjoy what we have for the first video, and kind of just debrief off of that amazing evidence and amazing footage. You know, from the footprint, from the howl, from the, you know, consistent, you know, footsteps and ruffling of the trees, I think we were being followed by a juvenile Bigfoot. Now, you could call me crazy, but something like this area is small and it's condensed and it's easy for a squash to move and to easily look and be curious about what's going on. So there's no question in my mind that I saw a squash tonight. Dang. I'm still going through it right now. I might have just came close to a squash, a juvenile squash. Because, wow. Just watch through the footage if you have to. Again, I gotta cut the camera. There is no doubt in my mind that I had a squash encounter tonight. And even though it was the daytime and these things are nocturnal, they still become curious in the daytime and investigate. What I found here today was amazing. I can't explain the amount of times I've gotten bamboozled by these things and what these things are. I'm curious, and I'm not gonna stop until I find my proof of evidence.